EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice, big, explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Ooh! And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Here's a run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll go with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. That touchdown number 19 on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That is quickly out to Diggs. Still on his feet. He is in. Touchdown, Texans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A run with Dobbins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. Oh, the ball's out. but this is taken in by a teammate.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing now is Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive? I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Going to throw it here on 1st down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the give, this is Mixon. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the 1st down.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets it.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense almost came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding space inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range. Do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Here's Dak to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will tie this game up here late in the first half.
With the score, all time.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
It's first down, and they'll run. Yeah! And they are not going to catch him. He's in. K.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down, Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And third down coming up.
We see this time and time again in the NFL. Like, you want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. Here's second and 9. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A gain there of 27 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now a handoff running right. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. Shotgun now for Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. To throw, it's Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Sending a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's got another one. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Prescott on first down. That's caught by Dell, working his way across the field. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to...
Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on... Dak facing third and long. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. Whoa! And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to get the third down conversion.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, and now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Man in motion, heading left. Here comes the jet sweep. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. In trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
A gain of 14.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Handoff here, up the middle. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 17 yards on that play. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
A run with Dobbins. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22.
Will Anderson on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Herbert down to an 8. And that should wrap this one up. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed. And they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.